Jeanty's ankle now has a confirmed practice consequence. The Raiders held him out on Monday, one day after he suffered the sprain and left the field unable to put weight on his right leg. The early reporting still describes the injury as not long-term, but Las Vegas has not set a return timetable. That leaves fantasy managers with two separate decisions. Jeanty remains the Raiders' back to draft for volume and receiving work. One missed August practice does not justify a major redraft drop, but he no longer belongs in drafts without a contingency plan. Mike Washington Jr. is taking the first-team work while Jeanty is out, making the fourth-round rookie the direct late-round handcuff. In deeper formats, he becomes a priority reserve rather than a speculative name. The distinction matters in the final preseason week. A return to individual drills or a limited practice would support the original view that Jeanty will be ready for the opener. Another absence, especially if it carries into teamwork, would raise the chance that Washington enters September with a defined role or handles early carries. Do not draft Washington ahead of proven committee backs solely on this report, but do not leave the Raiders' backfield without him if Jeanty is on the roster. Los Angeles has a second injury watch at wide receiver. Puka Nacua remained out of Rams practice Monday with psoas soreness. The Rams listed him as a non-participant, and he did side field work with a trainer rather than joining the offense. That is more concerning than the earlier expectation of a quick return, even though no report has indicated a long-term absence or a Week 1 threat. Nacua's fantasy value remains tied to his target share with Matthew Stafford, not preseason snaps. Managers should keep him in his established receiving tier for now, but treat the injury as an active draft room risk. A player who misses time late in August can still open the season normally. The useful evidence will be a return to full team drills, not a highlight from rehabilitation work. Davante Adams gains a small short-term target share case if Nacua's absence persists, while the broader Rams receiver depth remains difficult to project without Nacua practicing. The next practice reports are more valuable than the final preseason box scores. Jeanty needs a return path. Nacua needs team participation. Until either arrives, Washington is the actionable waiver and bench target, while both injured starters stay under close watch rather than receiving automatic ranking changes.